Lasse Sørensen was really the man to beat in season 1. He had so much pace on almost every track, and he was fighting for the World Championship title until the very end.
Lasse Sørensen from Denmark was the star of the first 2 rounds of the new RCCO World EX Championship. The real-world pro racing driver was able to defeat esports racer Jonic Simoncic in a tight super final at Silverstone. Sørensen had a better start and was able to keep Simoncic behind for the rest of the lap. Things were a little bit more complicated at Sebring, where the TK9 eSpeed driver produced a jump start in his qualifying race. This meant he had to go through the last chance race. Starting from the back of the grid, Sørensen kept calm, gained the necessary positions, and finally made it into the super final yet again. This time, Sørensen stayed close to pole sitter Alain Terzic from BS Plus Competition and attacked him in the last corner. A slight touch at the rear was enough to unsettle Terzic a little bit, and Sørensen took his second victory in a row. So has Lasse Sørensen done enough to make it 3 out of 3?
Good race, man. Good race. First final for you.
He has.
Yeah.
He's leading. What can Lasse Sørensen do now to try and get a mistake from Martin Stefanko and just push Stefanko into making the tiniest of errors, which is what Lasse Sørensen will need to come by. There is nothing between the two of them. Now, Lasse Sørensen anticipated that start. Yeah, for sure, that's got to be a jump start for Lasse Sørensen. I mean, something went wrong with the klaxons, to be fair. They were all out of sequence, but Lasse Sørensen tried to anticipate it, and I think he went before the lights went. So he is going to stand by. I think Nicky Shields is going to speak to Lasse before, of course, we get the results. So let's find out what Lasse to say about it.
Sørensen, it is very unusual for us to see you make a mistake. What happened at the jump start of the race?
Yeah, it's a bad mistake, but racing drivers always have excuses for the mistakes. So I got a new wheel, and it's magnetic shifters, and I think that's why I just pressed it too early, and it just snapped.
Turn 3 for the final time. Hoyer ducks to the inside. But Sørensen taking the higher line through the corner. It's Sørensen out of the corner, but this doesn't mean it's over yet. Into turn 4 they come, out of turn 4 they come, onto the home straight. Sørensen is going to be under threat here on the drag rod, but it's Hillbrand at the outside as well. And look at Duval squeezing through the middle. They make contact.
To the final turn. And here comes Alain Terzic. It's the final roll of the dice, and Lasse Sørensen has done it. He's across the line, P1. Alain Terzic, P2. So we go on board with Lasse Sørensen, looking back from Lasse Sørensen because Stefanko gets closer, gets out of the draft and gets alongside Lasse Sørensen. Now they go side by side, and Stefanko is through. However, Lasse Sørensen now getting the advantage, coming back at Martin Stefanko. So, Lasse Sørensen then, maybe this is all part of the master plan. But Martin Stefanko has got but a few turns to do. Lasse Sørensen was not close enough when he needed to be. And that means as they head towards the line, Martin Stefanko wins.
Let's have a quick catch up with Lasse Sørensen, who has been the dominant force of this championship, no doubt. Lasse, what are your thoughts? Martin Stefanko there, just taking the win narrowly ahead of you.
Yeah, that's how it is. He was faster today, so I couldn't really. I really tried to keep keeping his slipstream for the whole lap, but that was like the last sector he did was amazing. So impossible for me to do anything there. But I'm still super happy for the whole TK9 eSpeed and the whole team, and the whole being a part of this whole championship was amazing, and also in the first year. So I'm super happy for everyone, and Martin really deserved this win today. I couldn't really do more. That was maximum for me, and he was just a better driver today.